Let's do it. Hey JD aliens, welcome back to the show. I'm always glad when y'all show up, man, because it really does get a little weird when I sit here talking to myself about tech and stuff. For you new guy, girl, welcome to JDL TV, the untechnical tech channel. I'm your host, Antoine. I'm always on time, even when I'm late. Richardson. And since I brought up time, it's only right that we talk about my new watch, and that is the TicWatch 3. Man, look at that thing. It is so handsome. Let me get you a little closer in there, bro. Yeah, I like that. So I've been wearing this thing just a little under a week now, and I will tell you that it has been a pure pleasure to wear. I'm a proud owner of a Galaxy Watch 3, and having this one now makes me kind of regret I actually bought the Galaxy Watch. But don't be telling Samsung that. Look at it, man. It is a handsome watch. It's a 45mm casing, and it's super lightweight because they use some type of, man, I don't know what material this is, man. It feels like almost aluminum, but it could be some kind of ABS plastic. I have no idea what this is, but it does have a plastic backing, and you can see the gajillion sensors in there. They use like, I don't know, 12, 15, 18 LEDs to do all the check-in for your blood and stuff like that. We'll get into that in a minute. But you got some really sturdy clickable buttons right here on the side. There's your power button, and then there's your kind of multi-function button that you're going to have there. And then right there on the left side of it, you're going to have some speakers, and on the opposite side, I'm pretty sure that's a microphone, because yes, you can take phone calls, and we'll get into that soon too. But now I want to move into the band. This is a good looking band. On the camera, I'm pretty sure it looks like leather, but this is a full silicone band with actual stitching into it. Man, look at that. You hear that? That's stitching. So it's like a golden brown stitching, man, and it really looks good, especially with this face I got right here. By the way, you got tons of customizable faces to go with this thing, because after all, it is an Android Wear watch. But yeah, this band right here, it really does look good. It actually really does look like leather, but I'm kind of glad it's silicone because it feels a lot better on the wrist. It just kind of sits there, and being that the watch is really lightweight, and that you combine it with that silicone band, it's just going to give you a nice, relaxed, comfortable feel, and you'll kind of forget the watch is actually on your wrist. Speaking of bands, it is a 22mm watch strap, so that means you can actually customize it and make it your own by changing out the bands to a whole slew of them, because any 22mm watch band will fit. And because of that, I'm changing out the band right now, because this brown leather one actually matches my outfit a lot better. Now, I'm not sure how many other watches have this technology, but they've got not one, but two screens on this bad boy. They got the OLED screen, which actually shows all the software and stuff like that, but they also have the LCD screen on the top. This screen actually helps you preserve the battery of the watch, which is already a great battery life. Man, you're gonna get a minimum of 3 days. I'm actually on my 4th day. I think I'm down to like 20% of battery life on the beginning of day number 4. You can see right now the time is 11 o'clock a.m. and I'm on day 4, and I'm at about 20% using this right here. Because what happens is I turned off the always on display, because once you turn that off, you can have this kind of essential clock right here, this LED screen. But as soon as you flick your wrist, the watch will actually come on, and you know, that's almost in replacement of the always on display, which I really don't use that much anyways. But if you want even more battery life, you can go into what they call essential mode, which is only using the LCD screen. But don't worry, man, you don't get stuck using the LCD screen. You do get a lot of options there. In essential mode, of course, you're going to get time and date, because yeah, that's essential, but it's also going to monitor and display your steps, your heart rate, your sleep, and your blood oxygen levels.
All right, well, I guess I'm gonna let you go.
All right, I love you. See you when you get home.
All right, love you too.
All right, bye. All right, well, since you decided to eavesdrop on my phone call with the wifey, I guess I'll go ahead and tell you about calls, and then I'm gonna get to my lunch because I'm starving right now. So phone calls, as you can see, it does take phone calls. You can make them and receive them, as well as do text messaging and stuff like that, and it handles that extremely well. However, phone calls, I would advise you to take them in a relatively quiet environment where it's just you and, you know, nobody else, so you can actually hear what's going on. And then it's on speakerphone, so you don't want them hearing your entire background. But phone call capability is clutch in situations like this, because my phone is actually in my bedroom right now. And that brings me to connectivity to the phone. The connectivity is actually really good. I can get maybe 1 or 2 rooms away from the phone and it's still going to be connected. So you're not going to be missing any notifications or anything like that. And you can interact with your phone even when it's 1 or 2 rooms away. I also want to tell you about the customizable button. It's probably one of my favorite features of the watch because you can customize it to lead to any app that you want to. I specifically have mine customized to my Google Keep app. That way I can go into my shopping list when I'm out at a store or something like that. So that's, man, I love having that custom button where I can just go to whatever app. Mine just happens to be Google Keep because I'm always working on and off my list. Now the top button is probably my favorite feature because if you press and hold it, you can do stuff like this. Add chips to my shopping list.
Okay, I added chips.
That's what's up, man. Okay, you got a dedicated Google Assistant button. If you use Google Assistant as much as I do, that comes in clutch right there because this is the last bag of chips and my wife will kill me if we don't have any more and I'm sitting here eating them all. Speaking of eating, man, y'all gotta go. I need my privacy so I can eat. I'm a messy eater. I don't want to get no crumbs on y'all, so I'll see you around. Oh, man. All right, so with the quick switch of a watch strap, you got yourself a fitness tracker. Man, it makes a good fitness watch too. So you can go casual, you can kind of dress it up a little bit, and then you can go straight on fitness. And TicWatch has a slew. You know, I think we're gonna call it the Tic Fitness Suite. They got a whole suite of fitness apps in this watch is built in, ready for you to use. Well, it's really called Tic Health, and inside of there they have all the Tic exercises that you can pick to do where you're going to track yourself doing certain exercises. But then we get into Tic Breathe and Tic Zen, and this is where the TicWatch really just helps you step back from life just a moment, just to take a few breathers and just kind of detox from your day and get yourself right back on track. Now, it's pretty obvious that they've taken special attention to your mental health, but let's not forget about some of the core stuff like sleep. They have Tic Sleep, which is a great fitness tracker. I actually wore this thing a couple of nights during my sleep and it measured it perfectly. And apparently I'm not getting adequate rest. I don't know what's up with my sleep these days, but I do okay some nights, and then some nights I'm just restless according to this watch. And it seems to be right because I wake up exhausted like I never even got any sleep. And this is something I didn't even know existed on a health tracker or a fitness tracker, and that's Tic Hearing. This is kind of an app that just lets you know whether or not you're in a loud or noisy environment and kind of helps you just kind of, you know, step away so you can preserve your hearing. I've never seen this on a watch or even really a phone or anything like that. So that's pretty cool that they included that in the suite because hearing is part of your health and your hearing health is just as important as the others. Now, because the watch has the SpO2 sensors, we have Tic Oxygen, which is going to allow you to check your blood oxygen levels because that's kind of an important thing. I really didn't realize how important that actually is, but if your blood oxygen levels are low, you need to be on top of that. All you got to do is tap on the icon and be still for a few seconds and it'll go ahead and give you a reading. And then you can actually track it throughout the day or throughout the week if you want to. So that's really nice for those of you who that happens to be an issue with you. At least now you can actually keep up with it. That way you can stay healthy. Something else that's pretty important to me is outdoor visibility. I'm always out doing stuff, whether it's mountain biking or trail riding or running or just walking outside like this. I would definitely want to be able to see my watch, and it does work. So you can actually see it without glasses on. You can actually see it at its full brightness even when it's super sunny outside. Also, as an added bonus, even though it has an LCD screen on the top, you can still see the LCD screen just crystal clear even when you have polarized glasses on like these. All right, man, what else you want me to say about this thing? It's an awesome smartwatch. Look, it's got all the same stuff you get with an Android Wear watch, like notifications, Google Pay. But back to notifications, you are never gonna miss one. The vibration in this bad boy is strong. And it's got ringtones and all kinds of cool stuff. Hey, one feature I really like about this thing, you gotta check this out. Hold on, man, let me show you this. This is good, man, this is good. All right, so you go to voice memo, click on it, and then you just start recording. Hey, remind me to edit the TicWatch Pro 3 video a little bit later, and I'm just recording some stuff right now, and I'm gonna stop it, and then I'm gonna play it for you. So let's just go ahead and listen to it. Recording. Hey, remind me to edit the TicWatch Pro 3 video a little bit later, and I'm just recording some stuff right now, and I'm gonna. Okay, so there you go. That's the voice memo. That's super cool because sometimes I don't have a moment to take out my phone or something's happening real quick. So you can actually program that dedicated button for your voice memos, and you can record on the fly, and it's there, and it will transfer to your phone. How cool is that? Look, man, I am no expert in this kind of stuff, but what I do know is smartwatches have actually become a part of my life. Regular watches are cool, but smartwatches are cooler, and the TicWatch Pro 3 is even cooler than the rest of them. I gotta get out of here, man. I'm gonna go make some more videos, but while I'm gone, make sure y'all keep being good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you. Oh, so you wanted them cats that like to just run up in a place, take what you want, then leave, huh? Man, you better hit that subscribe and notification button. That way you know when I'm over here opening up new stuff. And while you're down there, you might want to consider tapping that join button and becoming a member, because membership has its perks. See, that wasn't so bad. All right, man, I appreciate you, and I'll see you at the next one.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?